What is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Sorry. Welcome. It's just me tonight. I do apologize. We're going to be talking a lot behind the scenes of the channel. I want to clarify, and I do owe an apology to Little Movie Perp. I promised I would, and it is going to be a genuine apology. I do want to stress to everyone the changes that are happening with the channel. I apologize to my pal Bruce. I did not mean to go live at the same time as him. But once I decided that I'm going to actually do this stream that I've been holding off on, because it's, it kind of hurts. Not about what you think it is, not about Perp. It's just about the channel and Team MME and the reality of what's going on. And it's been a constant, I'll explain to my intentions with Team MME. And the long and short of it is Team MME is going to be very different next year. It's going to be very reduced. And part of it it was always a project of mine with the channel, but it's caused a lot of constant stress. And this was going to happen before the blowout with me and Perp. And I hope it's over. And I do genuinely apologize, and I'll explain why. One thing is I have changed. I have changed my content. I want to focus on positivity. I've changed a lot on my journey here on YouTube, and I want to reinforce positivity. And it's not to try to censor people. It's just... Well, first, why is Team MME mostly over? Okay. To be honest, I was inspired by Jeremy of Geeks and Gamers when he said he used to buy people mics, and it's very hard getting started on YouTube. It really is. The StreamYard is an extremely expensive program. It's easy to use for content creators, and it allows for easy collaboration. It has been a large expense for me personally that's no longer justified. And I don't want to get into the negative tier, but there are people that are on my StreamYard that I'm paying for that do not even like me. Imagine that. I am paying so much per month for other channels in Team ME, and they don't even like me. They don't even show up. They don't even try to create an environment that fosters creativity and growth for everyone. And so much to the point that there is someone that just blocked me today that's constantly streaming on my StreamYard. And I will say, I'm not going to single that person out, but you're not streaming on my StreamYard. So that's up to you guys to figure out. You're not streaming on my StreamYard. And the Team MME was going to be reduced anyway towards the end of this year. I just have to announce it prematurely. Okay. Why it got this bad? Why it got this bad? Well, the ones that are really supporting this channel and allowing the team to try to grow are really having the brunt of the costs associated with it. The majority of my YouTube paycheck every month goes towards it. And this isn't like, woe is me. This is something that I wanted to do to try to improve things. But it's been a disaster. First off, there's too many personalities that don't like each other. And when I say I don't like to ask for money, I don't. When we suggest someone, throw a buck here or there, it's met with people don't appreciate it. They get, they go away too. I have 3 StreamYard slots that aren't even being used. I'm paying for a StreamYard slot for some channels that aren't able to stream right now. So that is done. And it's not something I'm proud of. It was a failure, and ultimately it's my fault. It's my fault. So that's out of the way, but I'm definitely serious. The person that is so negative that blocked me today, that doesn't like me that much, you're not on my StreamYard. You're not on my StreamYard. You will not be streaming on my StreamYard. Figure that out for yourself. Okay? That's it. Because I want everyone to succeed, but this was meant for us to grow together and be positive. With that said, I have changed where I recognize the cycle of negativity, realizing your own part, and where I do need to really apologize to Little Movie Perp before we get to the content. And if anyone had any questions, I'm the only one that's going to be on the stream for right now. I do have 2 new shows that are launching soon. So I've worked out with other content creators. There's 2 new shows that are going to be launching soon. I'm still going to have MME panels, but not everyone's going to have StreamYard access. I'm sorry. I can't do it anymore. It's not going to work. Every year this happens. It was a nice experiment. That I will say that. I really appreciate all the members and everyone that really supported the experiment. Yes. So I do recognize a pattern on internet culture and YouTube where it's just constantly recycling, constantly going after each other. And what I did wrong to Perp was I said on the live stream, without checking into it, I heard that, and I did hear that he was engaging in content that's really aggressive towards a certain situation. But Perp is a good person. He tries to diffuse those types of situations. And I did not mean to single you out. It was something I probably should have told everyone beforehand before I went streaming, that I want to change the way I'm doing things here, especially since Team ME was going to go away anyway. Like, there's going to be a small team. That's what it's not going away completely. It's going to be a much smaller team. And as long as people are positive, they could be here anyway. That's what it is. Okay. I please, if you have questions about it, please put them in the comments section, because I'm here to answer questions. But with the Perp situation, I did not intend to single him out. I did not want to make him feel bad or paint it like he's a bad person, because I really don't think that at all. I just was trying to set a standard for the panels that if I know people are being aggressive towards each other, under content creators, I would rather you not come around for a little bit until you cool down. And I apologize because well, you know what? I'm going to allow Brian because he's a co-owner of the channel. And that's another reason that this is an important change. So just me and Brian tonight. Okay.
That's
Brian,
fine.
Co-owner of the channel. Brian helped me. There's a lot that helped me through some dark times. And Brian said, I am not going to be a channel co-owner or do this with you if we consistently recycle the pattern. But I will take you off at this part because I want to give a genuine apology to Perp. Okay. I'll remove you while I'm doing the apology to Perp because I want it to be as sincere as I can. Okay. So Perp, I think you're a very good person. I know our strategies have changed. I should have let you know beforehand. It did, looking back in retrospect, it did look like I was singling you out, which I did not want. I just wanted the focus to go back to entertainment, movies, and I wanted people to stop yelling at each other. And I do know you try to diffuse situations, and your strategy is that you like to, we talked about our strategies Friday night. I don't want to speak for you, but your intention is to have it on air so nothing gets misconstrued and try to talk things out, which I do respect. I can't do that anymore. So I have changed. And I should have, besides making it seem like you did something really nefarious, which you have not, I should have reached out for you beforehand. It was just, our minds were in different places at the time, and I said something and I hurt you, and I am very sorry. And I do think you're a very good person, and I probably didn't handle it great afterwards either. But I wish you the best. I wish you the best in all your endeavors. I think you're very talented. I love the VR Raptor. I think you're a good person, and I am very sorry. I am genuinely sorry that it went down like that, and it was not my intention, and I do need to be different now. And the reality is I also had some baggage with this experiment of Team MME and the issues it's caused for me that I've been holding over to, besides the other recent events. So genuinely, I do want people to like each other, be nice to each other. I'm not trying to control other people. I just want to set a standard here. So it just stops. Because this is why Brian is my brother here, and that's why he showed up here, and a lot of people, because he let me know what I was doing with Geeks and Gamers and stuff was wrong. I'm just doing the same thing, and I didn't believe him for the longest time. But I realize now it's not helping anything, and that was what I wanted to do. I thought by calling them out, I was helping things, and it's not. It's just constant. And I just want to provide a place where we could just be positive together, because honestly, there's stuff today that I'm super excited about, and nothing would warm my heart more to talk to you about the Acolyte. And I wish that night never happened, and I was depressed about it that night too. Okay? So I was depressed about it, and I don't want to do these types of things on my channel anymore. I just want it to be positive. And across the board, I will mention his name here, but I'm not putting him in the thumbnail. Mikey Sutton is dead. Okay? He's gone. When do we give up these battles that don't mean anything? Look at the world. Look at the politics. Look at how people are after each other. I saw some very aggressive violence. People are on edge all the time. And I want to be positive. I want to focus on stuff, and I'm different now. And I just want this to stop. There's been panels where members have gone at each other, yelling. And I don't want that. I don't want, I love Joe. I didn't want Joe to feel bad. I love Chris. I didn't want that aggravation towards each other anymore. That was something also that led me to this decision. The last two streams were there, or RJ appears in the chat. And I know people have issues with him. Don't yell at him. This isn't the place. It's not good for the viewers or anything. So I want to stress this so much. I apologize, Perp. I did not want this. I did not want you to feel bad, and I think you're a good person. And I was just going to do across the board and you know what? I didn't want to investigate it because this stuff makes me sick. When things go wrong, I stop watching. I don't want to hear this. I'm just like, oh, this again? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So I will say it one more time. I apologize, Perp, and I wish you the best. Now, let's talk about the future of the channel with the co-owner who said the only reason the channel's still going, and my wife agreed to this, she knows Brian. She says that guy doesn't want stuff like this to continue. I'm okay with this. Have a channel over. Make sure you focus on positivity if you're coming back to YouTube. And it's helped me a lot, except for this week. It's helped me a lot. It really has. So now I'll bring on Brian, and he said behind the scenes, I'm not coming back if this happens again. You know, and I know we have disagreements because he doesn't like talking about some nerd stuff.
Well,
but
no,
that's about it. You told
no,
me
this
behind
is
the scenes we're not going to do, and you know I've been struggling with the team
I'll-
aspect. Yes.
allow me to explain myself over the course
Yes.
of the last year and a half. Okay. One of the reasons, or at least I attribute to the fact that we had the big hubbub a year and a half ago, was the fact that we were constantly going after different creators, just constantly
it's
going
just,
after
it's
them.
not doing anything. It's
And
not
after the
changing
point
his
where
mind.
they had been beaten to beyond death.
Yeah.
And the best thing to do is just to stop, because the only way it's going to end is if you stop.
And I didn't. I had lots of conversations with behind the scenes. I didn't believe I was doing it, and now I completely see it. It just doesn't do anything.
And the thing is like at that time you were trying to navigate both sides, which is totally respectful. I mean, you were trying to be kind to them and let them say their piece while not making fun of them. And don't get me wrong, I have made my jokes.
No, I want to
try not to make it personal.
Yeah, I do want to stress this, CGH. The team is going to be greatly reduced, but I'm not going anywhere. I have lots of plans. I have 2 new shows that I'm developing right now behind the scenes, which I might do one of the shows tonight. I have to just check with the other person. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not starting a channel fresh. I like the way the content's going. The viewers not up there. We only have 5 viewers right now. Oh well, whatever. I'm happier. I still have the support, and I really appreciate the support. It's just I can't afford, and Brian knows I've been struggling to support. I've been struggling to find ways to keep the team aspect going. There's still a team. It's just a smaller team. I know that's confusing, but I just can't. I can't. We bring up, it would be great if some people contributed like a few dollars here and there, and it doesn't happen. And only the top supporters of the members support the brunt of this cost, and that's not fair to them either. It's not. I'm not getting enough support to keep it going that big. It's just going to probably be 5 or maybe members, and I'm keeping that to the people that I think benefit my channel the most too, that create positivity. Like for example, DL does streams where he includes everybody. He uses it consistently, and even though he does his own thing, it helps everyone together. DL is not going anywhere. Taladia, other than that, I'm going to have to make some tough decisions because I have 3 slots that people aren't using. There's slots that I'm paid for, and it's just there's no way I can afford to do this another year. There's no way I can afford to do this another year. And plus, there's people that absolutely hate me that use my StreamYard. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, that happens.
There's people that absolutely hate me that I did not take out that use my StreamYard right now. That could honestly all the time.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that anymore.
No, it's good, man.
Okay. So the person that blocked me today, you're not going to be on my StreamYard. That's all I'm saying. Figure that out for yourself. I don't know why you hate me so much right now.
Yeah,
that you block, because I was going to message you on Twitter and you blocked me today. I'm like, wow, okay. And I'm not saying who that is.
I,
But I'm like, you don't even realize you're on the team. That's the funny thing. Because there's such a disconnect with people collaborating on this experiment, he doesn't even know that he constantly streams on Team MME StreamYard. That's what's so funny, Brian. He doesn't even know. That's how broken this whole system is.
oh, I know. It's
And I'm lenient, so I don't press the issue. I'm like, well, maybe you should come by more and we should hang out, or I could be on your channel. I've reached out. I said, I would love to be on your channel. Silence. It's not a good time. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of me? Yes, you're a member, but that's $5 a month when a slot on a team member of StreamYard is like $20 plus.
It's pretty pricey. Yeah.
So and I think you don't like what I was doing a while ago. I don't know. It's weird. I'm sorry. It's over.
Yeah. No. And that's
No,
the thing. It's like, dude,
I was going to announce this later in the year, but it's reality, and I'm so convinced it's done at this point. It's done. Now,
wash your hands of the situation and move
Blue
forward.
Jay also does stuff a lot for the community.
Oh yeah.
So there's no way, I'm beyond done with this experiment.
No, it'll.
I'm
save
focusing me on MME is going to be more about me and what helps just my channel. Now there's still going to be MME panels. There's still going to be like bigger panels, but
we'll
it's
still
just
do
going to be
Max and
it's
stuff on Friday.
yeah. It's just going to be stuff that's positive. That's all. And I should have made everyone aware of that.
It's
And honestly,
not necessarily
you know
positive,
what?
but
Here's another apology to the whole team. This is my fault for not telling you it was going towards this. I should have let everyone know. I should be better. I should be better about telling you what's really going on behind the scenes.
I mean,
But
most
it's
of
not-
the people
it's
that,
not- it's not
if
working
you
for
want
a
to
lot.
know, you would find that information. It's not hard.
Yeah,
to
it's
find.
really not working. It's not
a mystery.
It's like we're not helping each other, which I wanted to do.
I mean, if you have to ask,
There's actually a lot of shade in one direction towards me, which is weird. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, it is what it is. Some people don't handle breakups very well.
No. I do have to reach out to my co-host on my new show. I have a few new shows hopefully launching this week. Now, Brian's a busy guy. He also has other things, so I don't want to put more on Brian. So I think pretty much To the Max and panels is me and Brian's cup of tea.
Pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you want.
But I
some
do
stuff, don't
have
mind.
2 shows. Hopefully, I could launch one of them tonight. I got to see if I can, see if the availability is there, and then hopefully another one this week. I do also enjoy the one-on-one panels. That DL stream was great last week, and we don't always get enough of DL. He's great at this. He has a lot of hot takes, and I appreciate that. And I would love to reach out to actually CGH. I'll get you on for one-on-one. Vince, Brian. I enjoy that. It gives a lot of it gives a lot of opportunities to hear from people that you don't get to hear a lot on the panel. I love Anthony Beltry. He's he likes to talk over people a lot, but I still love him. He's going to be part of it. Let me see what the chat says. If you have any questions about the future of that, I would like to move on. And I hope that was good enough. My apology, but I guess I'll have to wait and see. I don't know. Let me see. Secondhand Creep. As a long-time viewer, it's going to be honest with you. It's time to quit. You repeat the same cycle, and it's no. Yeah, I mean, Brian's
to
right
be fair,
about
that's like YouTube at this point.
Yeah,
I just kind of made my.
It's hard. It's hard to keep a bunch of people together. It is.
People come together to go apart.
It hurts me because I wanted to.
No, I know, but like it just things happen, dude. Like I'm sure one day, Max, you and I will probably have a disagreement where.
Well, we
both go our separate ways.
We disagree with politics, so we don't talk about that much. Not completely. We have different.
We'll talk about it on occasion.
And you do drive me nuts when I bring up nerd topic, and you're like, I don't want to talk about that. You do, but that's
Depends
about
on
the
the nerd
incentive.
topic. Well, no, it's like certain conversations beat me to death over
Yeah,
my
I
course of
understand,
being
but
on this
I
channel.
enjoy it. I
So
enjoy
like,
it.
I get it, and then that's why we're here, and that's kind of something that I would like to kind of return to. Is
Yeah.
it's something about like talking about the content, not content creators. You know, I would much rather talk about what we're watching and enjoying than what I don't like and what I'd rather just not talk about because it causes me stress.
Mm.
So no, it's cool, man. I think the things that we've been doing in this channel for the last, couple years now have been real positive. I mean, you've gotten to a point where you don't mask anymore because we don't, you don't need it anymore. Like, and every Saturday has been a hub of positivity for our community. I mean, be that as it may, people come, people go.
Mm-hmm. No, and I wish everyone the best. I want everyone to have a successful channel. I'm going to be focusing on myself and making the content better, the streams better. Because honestly, even if you air out stuff, it's also bad for the viewers. The viewers get really.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure they probably enjoy it, but it's probably akin to when your family's fighting. Because I mean, let's be fair, it's the same few people who watch most nights, so they all know our bullshit. They're all involved in the drama. What really bugs me about all the crap is I try to explain this to people in the real world. Like, I'm at work, like reading about it.
We gotta listen. You know what? Pull off the Band-Aid now. I'd rather get this, even though this is earlier than I wanted to do. The year that we have set up here, not to get political. I want to get this out of the way. Let's focus on positive. So let's have some fun, Brian.
Okay.
Let's have some fun.
Max messaged me in the middle of the day. Let me have to read this here.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I was at work. Okay. Let me set this up. We're gonna
Xbox.
Get it. He goes.
Xbox is amazing.
Holy S. See, Max, I didn't cuss.
Yeah.
Holy S. Xbox brought it. Exclamation
Yes.
point. Exclamation
That
point.
makes me so happy. And I'm not an Xbox fanboy. I'm not a consolist. I like all the consoles.
So, Max, being the good friend that I am to you, guess what?
What?
I don't know. So let me react.
Oh, cool. Should I bring up? Okay, let me bring up IGN. Everything announced. And honestly, the reason it made the thumbnail too. Let me bring up. Let me bring up the image I made here. I honestly, after seeing this, I think, and I'm a James Bond fan, right? Brian?
Absolutely.
Just not a Daniel Craig fan because of his comments. I'm not going over the comments again. I've said it enough time. Everyone knows. Okay, so Perfect Dark, that's a spoiler, one of them. I instantly think Perfect Dark could be not only a great video game, the way Xbox and Fallout are doing right now, it's a great TV series. I think Joanna Dark, awesome name, by the way. I really want to see Perfect Dark not only come back as a great single-player game, hopefully there's a multiplayer aspect to this too, which was not commented.
The best part of it.
Yeah, yes. Hopefully there's great multiplayer, but this can be an event where I hope there's a movie or a series on Perfect Dark. And honestly, if they do that and they execute like on the level of Fallout show, James Bond who? I'm serious. Because James Bond feels stale,
Well, he is, and that's the thing. Okay. I hate to that's the one problem I have with like the James Bond thing. It's unless you're doing Spectre, it's the Cold War. It's a relic. Like 90% of what's going on in those movies is well, I don't know. It's probably not so out of date now, but at the time in the 2000s when we weren't really dealing with a lot of stuff going on globally, that era of spy thriller, it was different. Mm-hmm. Instead of focusing on, General Kushkov is going to launch the blah, 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 or do something like this. It's, we're going to take out this cell over here and blah, 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 So it's a lot different, but I do enjoy when they did the Spectre angle. But no, I kind of think James Bond's a little bit past its time. That's why when I saw the last one, I was like, oh, maybe they should let Bond go for a while. Maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing. And that's a Bond fan. I'd be down for pretty much anything, really. I like spy thrillers just in general. So, and I'm telling you, dude, the way of the future.
Hold on, I'm messaging someone on Twitter.
It's okay. The way of the future is it's not comic books anymore, guys. It's video games. A lot more folks played video games than read comics, and if they do it right, which they've started to do, look out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. RJ says the James Bond game is being made by people who did recent Hitman games, so I wouldn't write off yet. I just think it's that's
what?
great. I'm talking about not the video game part. RJ,
okay, I was gonna say this is the thing. I love James Bond video games.
No. Yes, I'm talking about live action James Bond is not what it used to be. And I would like, after seeing that trailer, I would like to see.
You're not wrong, CJH. It's okay.
I would like to see them adapt Perfect Dark into a live action series. And let's look at IGN.
Yeah, I want to see this showcase.
Everything announced. The showcase will take hours, but I'm gonna go to.
Well, they got to have a Cliff Notes version.
Ooh!
Right?
Oh my God! Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
No, I was talking about the movie
No.
version,
There's
not
something
the
I didn't know about that just dropped. Yeah. Hold on. This is just breaking news. Hold on. Breaking news.
Jeez, man, that's funny. I like it.
Let me bring.
I'm not ready for the world day. I haven't seen Secret Wars. That's cool.
All right. This titled Phil Spencer basically confirms an Xbox handheld. Are you freaking serious? If they do that, come on, Brian. You like the Rogue, or you like the Steam Deck, right?
Did you just watch my eyes? Just what?
Okay, so he's not gonna say he's gonna beat around the bush here, right? He's gonna beat around the bush. Yeah, Doom looks great. CJH, you're right. We didn't even get to that. Wait till Brian because you know what? One of the best things we did was get this man a Series X. He's not even looking.
Oh, dude, I absolutely love the Series X.
I love Game Pass. I love Xbox.
Game Pass is amazing. The moment I found out about it, I was like, "This is
I am not paying $70 for most games right now. I'm just not, So I want to react to this because I did not see this ahead of time. This just dropped when I looked in IGN. Okay.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about that I thought we actually might hear something about from you. I mean, you had a great show. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, they did not say anything in the handout of the show. This is for the interview. Thank you. And I know everyone likes the dog IGN. I actually like IGN. I like their podcast on IGN. I know they're not as controversial, but I appreciate that. Honestly, that's the difference now. Everyone's controversial and no one's just like being calm and cool. I actually appreciate that.
Ryan McCaffrey, news. They actually deliver the news.
Yeah, Ryan McCaffrey, I actually really like him. I've been watching him for years. I watch Podcast Unlocked as the Xbox podcast. I also watch the Nintendo one and PlayStation Beyond. It's just the PlayStation Beyond and Nintendo one. I forget what it's called. They have
the Nintendo Switch.
It's all about the Switch. They changed their panels, whereas Ryan McCaffrey's been heading up Xbox forever. He's been so constant on that podcast, but I would highly recommend that podcast. It's really good. All right, so I appreciate him asking.
But I thought, well, There's something that's been rumored, that's been talked about. We talked about on the pre-show. There was a big reaction from our audience here, and that is an Xbox handheld.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
Or Killer Instinct. That's the only other thing I really want, but I don't think Killer Instinct's happening.
you're a guy. I mean, you have the gamer score to prove it. Like you walk the walk. You are not a guy that runs the business and never touches a game. You actually pretty much do nothing but play video games, and I mean that as a compliment.
I do work sometimes, but yeah.
But really, seriously, like
I love that. I don't do anything but play video games. It's kind of
Wow, he is so happy that people weren't like yelling at him today. This guy's been getting yelled at for Phil Spencer. He's been being yelled at for the last 3 years because of Xbox news, Brian. He's like he's like super smiles to just be like, oh, you're doing something.
Right? It's about time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
True. The you've been building the business around this mantra of go where the players are. Whether it's on PC, whether it's through
So
the
we
cloud.
should have a handheld.
I think so.
I think we
Oh,
You,
have a handheld
you want to
too.
say anything?
that's more confirmed than I thought he would do. So we should have
he's
a
like leaning into it, man.
Man, that's Brian. I was not going to get a PlayStation 6 or an Xbox, whatever the hell. But if they do a Xbox branded handheld, this is going to be the first one.
Well,
I
I'm just thinking
might
about all
have
my
to
Game
get it.
Pass games within the palm of my hand.
But the only issue I foresee is Steam. Like, I want a handheld that I can also access Steam.
Well,
Steam
I
games.
believe it has a different OS.
Well,
So if you could put the Steam app on the Xbox,
it's Microsoft's platform, so I would think, but you can't do that for Series X, though. But there was also rumors that they might want to just altogether buy Steam. That would send shockwaves through the industry if they bought.
Well, then I
Steam.
wouldn't have to pay to play. I wouldn't have to pay to play Fallout 76 on the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
I could just play it.
But even without that said, them just saying they're working on a handheld, I don't have a big Steam library. My biggest digital library is Xbox.
Yeah, I have a lot of digital games on Xbox. That's why it's hard for me to go back,
Yeah.
especially since certain games for PlayStation you can't get anymore.
Mhm.
Like all my PS3 games that I bought digitally,
Yeah.
like a fool.
Okay, so that was a bigger hint than I thought we were going to get from. I thought he was going to play cool. He's like, I think we should have one. Wow.
Whether it's through
so
the
we should
cloud.
have a handheld.
I think so.
I think we should have a handheld.
You want to
too.
say anything? About
No, I don't want to say. I think you have to have Sarah on. Sarah Bond, our president of Xbox, which is awesome. But like the future for us in hardware is pretty awesome, and the work that the team is doing around different form factors, different ways to play, I'm incredibly excited about. Today was about the games.
Yeah.
We showed some of our Gen 9 consoles, Series S, Series X, the work that we're doing. But we will have a time to come out and talk more about platform, and we can't wait to bring them to you
Well,
guys.
all right, I'm not going to let you off the hook quite.
Okay.
One more
I tried.
So
All right,
hypothetically,
one more. Come on, Ryan. Do something good.
What's up, Sean?
Hypothetically,
if Microsoft did an Xbox gaming handheld, PC device, would it be a Steam Deck like dedicated piece of hardware that I can play offline, or would it be something I would need a Wi-Fi connection to
That's
stream?
a great question because that's the PlayStation.
I don't want to do
portal.
cloud gaming.
Well, no, I think he's asking that because the PlayStation Portal, you have to do Wi-Fi, play your PlayStation 5 games only in like
that's
when you're in close to your like a dedicated handheld like the Switch or the Steam Deck, you could take anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's the whole point of a portable game system.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless you're going to put a spot for a cell phone card or something in there, a SIM card.
I don't want a device that's Wi-Fi. No, I mean, people that want that, that's fine.
I mean, it's like the Amico not having Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? Who has a goddamn thing that's not Wi-Fi?
Yeah. All right, so let's hear the rest of this.
Kidding.
Things from.
No, I think if you're what I'm finding, I'll do it this way. So I like my ROG Ally, my ROG Ally is my Lenovo Legion Go, fantastic. My Steam Deck. I think being able to play games locally is really important.
You can read between the lines on that as you will.
Wait, what? I don't
What
understand
does
that.
mean?
I know. I'm confused by that. Does that he didn't really answer that question? Like
Does
he
that mean
liked
you can
the
play
rope?
with yourself? Is that what he said?
Let me revisit that.
Fantastic. My Steam Deck. I think being able to play games locally is really important.
You can read between the lines on that as you will.
Okay. Well, I also have to get Callie because she is barking her head off in the basement. I forgot she was down there. So it's getting later. Let me go get her. Hold down the fort, Brian.
Okay. All right, no problem. I can do nights. All right, so what I'll do is I'll read some chat. All right, so let's see here. Sean Hickman, what is up, man? Hi, Max and Brian. Didn't know you were streaming tonight. It was kind of impromptu. Normally we do the member streams on Sunday nights, but Max wanted to do something a little bit personal when we got started, and then we kind of defined a little bit of what's been going on, just for catching up purposes. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I agree, RJ. A Wi-Fi device only. Yeah, that's the whole point of a portable device. If you can't play it when you're not at home, it's not worth having. Like if you're chilling on the bus playing a video game while you're, killing time to get from A to B, and you don't want to play it on your cell phone, makes a lot of sense. Let's see here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he dodged that question. He really did. And I like I said, I don't understand what locally means. Like, what does that mean? I guess I'm not into the 3D chess of it all. Let's see here. Yeah, exactly. So it must be good. Let's see here. I missed some of it because I was taking the trash out. But with this handheld, play normal Xbox games with the ability to connect to the TV. I'm sure it would if they did. I mean, all the other systems, you can at least cast it to the TV or get a dock or something to where you can hook it up to it. Like right now, I have the I don't know if it'll key out or whatever, but the Steam Deck dock. And it's got the VGA cable and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
I was just talking about the Steam Deck dock right here.
Yes. That's cool.
Yeah. But this one here I can cast to my PC. My TV is not a smart TV, so I can't cast it to it, but I can hook an HDMI cable up to the back of it and use it. So it'll work.
All right.
I was just reading some of the chat.
Let me see.
I'd be happier than a pig in the slot, man. Xbox.
Listen, and I'm not degrading PlayStation just because I'm happy about Xbox. PlayStation's doing great.
Dude, since I went Nintendo, I went PlayStation, GameCube, 360, PS3, Xbox One, and then Xbox Series X. So like I've had Xbox consistently throughout. So like my gamer score is the one I created back in 2006 for the first time I ever played Xbox Live. Like Jesus, man, that was a long time.
Oh, Kelly.
I just remember playing Halo 3 like it was going out of style.
All right.
It's all good. Handle your business.
Okay. Here, let me bring this up here.
No problem.
I might be doing my other show launch, which I already had planned tonight. I have to see. Callie, stop it. It's going to be a real casual show. Real casual. But I gotta wait and see. But this is everything announced in an 11-minute trailer. So this is gonna blow Brian's mind. Let's put Brian up there.
I'm ready to have my mind blown.
Get your reactor face. And I do apologize for people popping in that the member stream was canceled tonight. I just can't do it tonight. I don't have the energy. Not that anyone's difficult or anything. I honestly wasn't even gonna have Brian on, but I'm like, oh, Brian popped in, and that makes sense. He is a channel owner. And because he did tell me, Max, I'm not doing this again. I have a life. I want to enjoy myself when I'm online. I am not doing this. If you go back into this,
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna be around.
who
You
enjoys
said I'm
it?
not gonna. No, you said I'm not gonna be around if you do that again. No,
No,
you didn't
I
tell
told
me
him,
I'm
I
not
was like,
gonna.
dude, I don't want to be associated with that shit anymore.
No,
And
you
that's what I
did say
said.
not like you're gonna stop being my friend or anything. But
No,
you're
I wouldn't be on it anymore. Like, it's cool.
And that's what my family was behind too when I came back to YouTube. It's like, you're not doing this anymore. It's not. If you're gonna,
we just gotta stay consistent,
and
dude.
that's fair that my family. That's not like I'm being whipped or anything. That's a fair thing for my family to ask, that you don't get involved with stupid shit that means nothing. When you try to explain what's going on YouTube to your family, they're like, "What are you doing? You have
I actually lost my virginity this year, dude. It was amazing. So there's that. I do have a life, man.
Right. Honestly, taking the mask off metaphorically was a huge change for me, where I just like, I kind of, no matter how I like to say, I was kind of hiding before. No, I'm not like full, but I was trying to be protective and everything. But I'm just like, if I have to do that, is it really worth it? No, it's not. I would rather put my full face, be able to go to events, meet people in real life, have some fun, and focus on the positive stuff.
Hey man,
I'm getting ready to go to too many games at the end of the month. In August, another YouTube friend is coming to visit me, and we're gonna have a great time. So, that's what I'm focusing on, because that means so much more to me than squabbles. That really does. Meeting people.
Like, I don't like talking about other people's content and what they say. I want to talk about what the content is.
Hard not
how
to
I
do.
feel about it.
Honestly,
I understand, especially when somebody when somebody says something like completely off base. That's okay. I'll apologize to you too.
I love you. I love you, man. I want you to succeed. I'm there for you. I still have a bunch of VHS. I have it lined up to what I'll be damn honest with you, Perp. For this is for real. Friday night, I was gonna watch Evil Dead in Bad Boys, so I could go see Bad Boys when my wife was away. And I was so depressed, I slept all night and all day, in like half the day Saturday, and I didn't watch those movies, and I didn't get to the theater. So I was like so happy. Like, I'm happy my wife's back now. But I got some time to watch some stuff, Brian. So I had it lined up, and I was gonna do VHS reviews this weekend, and I didn't do any of it. All I did was be grumpy, sleep in, and play a lot of Speedstorm. I played a lot. I'll tell you what, Speedstorm's helped me through some shit. I played a lot, but no, more power to you. I love you. I love your Raptor avatar. What do they call it? VTubing. I love that. It's awesome. It's funny. So I would totally give him. I want to visit Perp. I don't want to say where he's at, but I was going to visit. I was going to crash on his couch.
No, I don't have any issues. I'm just telling you that I don't want to fall back into the trap we fell into a year and a half ago. No, that's it.
No,
that's it.
It's just, and it's not shade on any. I'm not trying to police anyone else. I'm just saying I can't do it anymore. That's all. And it never stops. It never stops.
To the sides involved who are here.
Well,
you enjoyed that time?
I was going to watch Bad Boys 1 and 2 first, and then I was going to go see Ride or Die. I wasn't sure if I was going to watch Evil Dead, finish it, or Bad Boys 1 or 2, and then go to the theater. I just didn't do any of that. No, I love member streams, Isaac. They'll be back. Unfortunately, I am going to be out of town next week too, though. I just found out. I realized. Oh my god!
I'll have to the max going.
I got to give Callie a
play the video. Play the video.
Yeah, I will. I want to be able to react to it together.
That's true. Okay, fine. But yeah, no, Perp, no, it's cool. I wasn't trying to antagonize you earlier. I didn't have all the information, but in all honesty, I'm very adamant about not getting involved in any kind of conflict between people. Okay, it's not fun. I don't enjoy it. I don't need to see people dogpiling and adding on to it. It's cool. But anyways, That being said, I'm actually excited to see this, guys. Xbox, the Game Pass has just been such a revelation for me, man. There's always something cool to be playing. I just re-downloaded, aside from getting Puzzle Fighter 2 yesterday because we talked about it.
Okay. Oh, I got a couch that has my name on it. I'm a big man, though. I will take up that couch. At least I am now. I'm trying to work on my weight. You know, I am trying to get back I'm working on my game room. And CGH, we need to do a watch party. I would love to do a watch party. I want to do The Hangover or something like that. Something fun where Brian wants to, because Brian loves that old school stuff, old school humor stuff. I'd like to watch something like that.
And honestly, you know what I would like to do, Max? Is since you do like, this is a show proposal for you, and then we can get to this. Okay, so you know how you get the VHS tapes?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the movies. So like,
yeah, no, I want
go get a VHS tape.
No, part. If you guys notice, if you watch the channel when I was away, when Chaos was going around on the YouTube, I was starting to do VHS reviews. I did 2 of them in a day.
Well, no, what I'm saying is though, is a live stream dedicated to talking about that movie. No other movie, but that one. So like, say we want to do it on like the first Die Hard movie or something like that. Like a classic, like action film. I would love to talk about classic movies because I feel like I have more fun doing that.
Yeah.
So
well,
I think a retro movie show would be really awesome.
I wanted to do a retro show with Joe because he you know, because that's one of his strengths. But he's like, rightfully so, he's gone back and forth of how much he wants to do content. He just enjoys being in conversations, and I understand that. He's a family man. I don't have, you know, it's just me and my wife and my dogs. That's not everyone's situation. It's very different when you have a whole family, you know. RJ, I love you, man. I really do. And I'm not telling you what to do. I just want us to be positive. And I'm not just trying to single you out now either. I just want, because you have a lot to offer when you're just talking about nerd shit. I really, if you want any proof of that, go check out his Twitter. Lots of people are interested in what he has to say. You know, I know we dog on Twitter and X, but if you get that much engagement, you're in it, right? You know what's going on. You know what everyone's interested in talking about. That's significant, right?
Yeah, and it's
fun. That's nothing to sneeze at.
Because you're talking about the content.
I have never got a tweet that's got that many views. Like, I can't do it. Like, you know, when things happen and when it drops, that's impressive. You know, if I could figure that out for YouTube, that would be amazing. All right, let's react to this. Okay, here we go. Turn the volume down a little bit just in case. I don't know. I think we'll be okay to react to it. So this is like, Brian, you're not even watching. Drag Punk is like a, I mean, that's not one I'm like thrilled, like, but it's like, okay.
Okay. It's like,
this is a game called Mixtape. There's a lot of old school music, and this isn't for me, but I'm glad it exists. Someone's going to be interested in that.
okay.
Give it a try on Game Pass. Sea of Thieves is going strong.
All right.
Have you ever look at that thing?
I got like 2 levels into or 2 missions into the first one, or the last one.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we go. Is this Elder Scrolls or what is this? Look at all this stuff. It's a lot.
Oh wow, dude.
Or is this the new no, Elder Scrolls Online? I didn't even see that one yet.
Oh,
and then this is the one I'm confused about. This is
DLCs.
This is World of Warcraft. There is Dragon Age 2, Vince. That wasn't Dragon. That's what I'm saying. Like, the only thing that could have made this like a bigger Xbox thing is if they announced the handheld now, which they already confirmed from that interview, or they like brought back Banjo-Kazooie for Banjo 3E or Killer Instinct. Like, that's the only other thing I could think of. Or like a like Halo Infinite sequel that looks really good. That's the only other thing. That's the only thing that was missing. Everything else was covered. Everything else was covered. All right, here we go.
Wow. Graphics. That is World of Warcraft, dude.
Yeah, the war within. But I don't know what.
Way. Okay, now, okay. Is this kind of like is that part of the game?
I don't
or
know.
is it because I haven't played WoW in years, man, but I used to like it. I would love it on console, actually. See, that was one of my things. Like Star Trek Online has a console version, which is perfect, and it's just like World of Warcraft, but with Star Trek. So why couldn't see? Okay, well, that's one thing I did hate about World of Warcraft. Okay, their expansions. $60, and then 2 months later they're $20 bundled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is not the face of a happy person.
Sea of Thieves. Yeah. Let me keep going here. Oh, it said PC. Darn it. Why don't they bring this to consoles? That would be a disappointment.
Yes, bring it to consoles.
Why?
Yeah, they're bringing it to It's going to be part of the Game Pass on PC. Boo.
Why is
I mean, don't get me wrong, I have it, but I can't run it.
Why is it not on consoles? I was confused by that. Okay. Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers. I mean, I'm glad people that like these strategy games and historic strategy games have this, but
well, dude, Civilization is amazing.
Honest. Okay, Zeke has an important question. Is it time for me to get an Xbox? If you could get one for a deal, yeah. I mean, you could get one for a deal. I don't know if I'd get a Series S right now because a lot of these games announced they're going to push the graphics. But you could get a Series X for way cheaper than we got when we got yours, Brian. Like a year's past. I mean, you could probably get a better deal now than last year because PlayStation's rightfully Sony has killed it this year. You know, they've been getting sales for the roof. So you could get it for less. You could probably get it for $250 or $300 if you look in the right place. You know, I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace. People have been selling PlayStation 5s even for $200, $250. You know, but if you go, I would turn it on. I'm like, I'm not paying you the money till I turn it on, see if it works, you know. But yeah, if you're willing to put in the time and effort, you could probably get it for $300, $350 right now.
Oh yeah.
Easy. Yeah. Especially since Sony has dominated the sales and the retail, you know. I would say prepare yourself for all these games. Okay. Age of Mythology retold. That looks cool. This looks like Zona Enders or something. I didn't see that one. Mecha Break. Wait, is that PC too? Well, this is the thing, though. If they do... No, it says Series X and PC. Okay. If they do... Adam Fall.
All right.
We were only 2 minutes in, Brian.
I believe this is all really happening.
You mean to tell me your mama never told you stories about critters and weavers?
It's just like another...
I like the art style in this game, though.
Yeah. What the hell? Dude,
South of Midnight. Yeah.
that looks pretty good.
I didn't even. There's some stuff in here I didn't even see yet.
Wow.
I don't know what this is. I mean, this is not my style game, but I know people like these type. It looks
Oh
very
yeah,
indie.
dude. Like Undertale kind of thing, or yeah, or whatever the hell that game is.
Uh-oh. What is this? I know Ghost of Tsushima is huge in similar. Oh wait, that's I'm sorry. This is Assassin's Creed. This is on both platforms. Okay. That would be significant if Xbox had its game that's not multi-plat. That looks really good, by the way. Assassin's Creed.
Wow. Another.
So this includes multi-plat games. This one.
Yeah. Well, because of freaking all the goddamn game studios they own.
I didn't see this one yet.
Man,
Oh, Avowed. Yeah, I saw that. That image there looks amazing.
No Bethesda games, bastards.
No, Rockstar's always going to hit it out of the park. I've just never been into Rockstar's. The one that's most appealing to me is Red Dead. I want to eventually play Red Dead 2.
I don't know. I like the GTAs, man.
Wow.
I don't like GTA Online though.
This is like a RPG, this game, though.
I like it more if it had like actual a story to it.
They are. I know if Metal Gear fans. I don't know if this remake's probably coming to PS5 too, though. Let's be real. Konami's multi-plat.
Yeah, no. I remember playing the first Metal Gear on the PlayStation. It was on the demo disc that had Gran Turismo and stuff on it. Good times.
I know you love that game, CJ. I hope they make a series. That's the Rockstar series. Honestly, if Rockstar got into live action movies or series, Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead, that series would blow up.
Well, they could do it in Grand Theft Auto too. They could just, I mean, the stories end a certain way, so they can include characters, and it'd actually be pretty fun if they did a Grand Theft Auto show. I think, anyways. I was gonna say, ooh, it was called Gone in 60 Seconds.
This crew needs a leader. Someone we can count on. Someone that the world can count on.
What is this? Dragon Age. I didn't see that trailer yet. That looks good. Just thinking IGN probably got with this music though. Where is this music? I could pretty much turn it down because it's not even the game trailer music. We have our Diablo. I got it. I still haven't played. I downloaded Diablo on Game Pass, but you have to register with the game developer for their own. I hate doing that. Registering each game's game developer on their own website, so I didn't get a username pass. That's the only reason I haven't played Diablo 4 yet. Call of Duty. I'm looking forward to Call of Duty, but I haven't played any of them. They're probably going to be all on Game Pass. And here's even Flight Simulator has Dune. Like people really get into Flight Simulator.
Dude, Microsoft Flight Simulator is awesome. Not even gonna lie. Oh man,
It's not my type of game. Oh, here's CGH is gonna Dune. Look at
Can
this.
I
Dune.
actually fly to the moon in the next one? That would be awesome. Please and thank you. I would love to land at like the Apollo 11 landing site.
All right, look at this.
Wow. This is Gears of War.
This is Doom: The Dark Ages, like Doom in medieval times almost. Here's Fable. Did you ever play Fable back in the day?
Yeah. Fable 3 was fun. Wow, this game looks legit. Fable 4. Let's go. Okay, I'll play this game.
I'm sorry. I'm at the point in my video game buying that I will pay more for retro. I do not want to pay a lot for current gen. I'll just wait, or Game Pass, or see. Like, I'm totally in on Game Pass.
I'm there, Fable. Okay, that's my game.
Who did you love?
Playing that.
Honestly, Brian, you don't buy games anymore. You just do Game Pass.
It's all Game Pass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not entirely true. I buy retro
every
games.
once in a while. Every once.
I just bought Fallout New Vegas.
It's a prequel to 2016 Doom. I've never played the State of Decay games. Oh, there is a Fallout announcement too. Do you like Fallout 76 still? I know you play the other. I know it's not your favorite of them, but
oh, Fallout's fun.
Gears of War Emergence Day. It's a prequel.
All right.
Stalker. Shattered Space, Starfield.
Oh, DLC for Starfield. Nice. I might have to download that game again.
Look at this, Indiana Jones.
Ooh. Hello.
Look how good it looks.
You had me at Indiana Jones.
Look at this. Oh, I mean, this looks better than the movies. Like, I'm in, you know, they didn't
sign me
show,
up,
they only showed a quick glimpse. There's full trailers if you want to look at them later. Oh, here's the Fallout. Look at this.
It's a new DLC for 76, I imagine. Yep.
Skyline Valley, and then now you could play as a ghoul. I don't know if you could do that before.
If you bought the DLC, you can play as Walter Coggins' character. Walton Coggins' character. Goggins. Can't say his name. Damn it. Dude. I've never played Life is Strange before. This is the Perfect Dark game. God, I haven't played Perfect Dark since Nintendo 64, bro. Oh, that's not true. I played Perfect Dark 0 for the 360.
Okay. That was awesome. I'm so hyped for all that, you know? I don't know. We could cover some other topics if you'd like, or we could end it early because I do want to prepare for my other stream. I want to contact.
Yeah, that's fine.
Any other questions about the future of the channel? Again, I maybe I was a little bit too hyperbolic at the beginning. It's not like disappearing completely. It's just going to be a smaller team, more focused. Focus on all as much as we can on positivity. We don't want to censor people, but we also want to focus. That's the main focus of the channel. Is there's so
content,
much.
Here's the motto. Okay, content, not content creators.
Content. Okay.
We'll talk about the content, not the content creators. Okay.
Yeah.
Because who gives a rat's ass about what somebody else has to say?
It's not. We're not.
You guys
we're not,
came here to hear about what we have to say about it.
We're
right?
not changing any minds. It's
Well, no.
everyone's set in their
back and forth.
groups. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's had their mindset and they're already entrenched with their opinion. So the best thing we could do is just
Samuel,
talk about
it's already
have our
over.
own.
I think it's squashed. We wish Perp the best. He's probably going to focus on his own thing for a long time, or whatever he wants to do is fine.
That's fine.
Whatever. I wish him the best. I wish everyone the best that's no longer associated with the channel, even by choice or whatever. I honestly want everyone to succeed. I really do. I've been prolonging the inevitable. It was an inevitability that what I was trying to do wasn't going to be as big as I wanted to be. It's just I can't manage it mentally. Just so you guys know, in my personal life, I have the knowledge to be a manager or supervisor, but I've never reached out because of my issues and I've talked about this with my therapist back in the day. I can't handle it. And I thought, well, it's all fun and entertainment. It's the same thing. It's like being a manager. I can't do it. I got to focus on me, So I need to try to focus on the new shows I'm launching this week. To the Max is always going to be a thing. We have a lot of fun with it. It's not a reboot. We're still doing panels. We're going to try to invite us.
10 seats is a lot cheaper than 5, or 5 seats is a lot cheaper than 10.
15. I paid for 15.
15. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's the brass tacks of it. Okay.
Yes.
If you don't,
and communication among everyone that had a slot was bad, and that's on me. But there's people that are streaming on my StreamYard that don't even promote that they're using my StreamYard and benefit from that part, which they also support me as a member. I understand that. But the communication is so broken that I've asked to be on their channel to collaborate. It's just so isolated and broken. It does not mutually benefit any of us. And if they want to depart, that's fine. But I'm not going to pay this an exorbitant cost. It's not even 20. It's like 25, 30 for each StreamYard slot.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
For premium. And then they don't promote that they're using it and it's mutually beneficial for all of us in an era to be positive and try to collaborate. I'm not trying to control that person. I'm just saying that.
But here's the point. Here's the point. Okay. I
That's
don't stream on my own channel. When I do stream on StreamYard, I did the To The Max for the last 2 weeks that you weren't here.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is called contributing to the channel.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I don't see an effort there to work together.
Well,
and that's done.
There hasn't been one to reach out.
And it's been I've been extremely lenient and giving plenty of time. And every once in a while, I'll bring it up. And like, I haven't seen you in a while. I would like to be on your channel. Every time I say that, it's like, nah, it's not a good time. I get the picture. You don't want me around. Okay.
Bye.
There's a little bit of shade there. And it's weird. It's weird. So I'm going to make it easy for both of us and break it the fuck off.
Done.
It's going to benefit both of us to just be real with the situation. Have fun paying for your own StreamYard. And I'm sure you're no longer be a member. That's fine too. I wish you the best. Bro. And you know what? Even if that happens, I'd still like to collaborate with you because I like you. I like you. No, Samuel. Yeah. So I still like you. It's just that this weird limbo that we're both in is done.
Yeah, no, it's all good. But here, Max, go ahead and end your stream, buddy.
On myself. I'm not going anywhere. Brian's not going anywhere as long as we put content above content creators. Right?
Yeah. That's it. Content above content creators. You don't need to talk shit about what
that's
somebody else
the
says.
slow. So Brian's going to lay down the law with that content.
Well, I'm just telling you right now. Most of the time I'm on streams, I hear just as much cringe ass shit coming out of people on these streams that I do coming from them. Okay, so you're going to throw rocks in a glass house. Let's start right here.
And honestly, even though the movie theater is suffering right now, there is no shortage of entertainment. Video games, retro movies. There's so many things you can enjoy.
Oh yeah. It's a smorgasbord of entertainment. Just saddle up and get a plate.
Oh, our appreciation streams. Yeah, I love doing that.
Oh, that's some of the best stuff.
Yeah.
We'll have to negotiate that one, but yeah, some best stuff. I'm kidding. Actually, the best. I would actually be all right with a Senior Nerd appreciation stream.
No, I like Senior Nerd.
I'd allow it to
that
take over a Saturday as an olive branch.
We'll have to bring on his appreciators one at a time, though, so he can not.
Yeah,
burn
so
out.
to not bog down his internet too bad. I'm actually gonna dip out though, bud. Get ready for the next show, man.
Okay.
I'm glad we're doing this, taking things in a positive, or at least maintaining.
I did. It was also my fault not to be more clear about my intentions.
Motherfucker, you already got one. Okay, it was like 2 years ago. No. It's just such a pile.
Do something appreciation worthy, RJ, and then maybe we
do something for us to appreciate, man. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm dead serious. You do have a lot of positive things to say about nerd stuff. Focus on that, and then I'm sure it's coming.
Yeah. But anyways,
bring back Marvel Mania.
On-world, right?
I love Marvel Mania.
What happened to his Mary Marvel shit? You know, he was.
I love that. I mean, it's a great time to be a Marvel fan. You know.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but
we'll just end it here.
Yeah, it sounds good, man. Peace. Everybody.
All right, have a good night, everyone. I'll probably see you a little bit later. We'll see how it goes. If not, I might just do a chill stream where people could come on again later. I just need to calm down
or something. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.
Bye.